I figured what better way to start this garden vlog than with a trip to your friendly neighborhood big box garden store. So here's just a mini haul of what I got. I got 4 bags of potting soil, or potting mix for my green stock. I'm so excited. I finally bought a green stock. I have been wanting one for years and years, pretty much as soon as I started gardening. So we got the green stock in this week, but your girl needed some potting soil. So that's actually what we came to get. But I did find some other goodies, as any good gardener would. Also got a hanging basket because I have, I'm not sure what it is, but it's a pole with a little hook on it that I've had for many years with nothing on it. So I figured this year was finally the year to get a little hanging basket for it. And then I also got seeds to plant. It's just like an annual cut flower mix to plant in one of the raised beds that I have, just to fill it up for the year. I'm not sure what I'll do in it next year, but you know, I gotta have something in it this year. I can't have an empty bed. Got a couple more support sticks for my peppers. Got me a nice heavy paver for the green stalk to sit on, because it's gonna be on grass, so it needs to be on a level ground. And 1 more bag of potting mix. So there's a $70 haul, $70 gardening haul for you. I'll see you in the garden. Okay, we are back in the garden. We actually got baby to bed fairly early. It's like 7:30. So let's see what all I can get done tonight. I know for sure there's some weeding that needs to be done, and I left them over there. But we need to stake up some pepper plants, and it rained earlier this morning, so at least I don't need to water the plants. So that's super exciting. I always love when nature does that for me. And then, I don't know, I'm sure we can get ourselves into trouble somewhere else. So let's get to it. I don't think I've yet given an overview of the garden, so I just wanted to show you how absolutely gorgeous she's looking for the beginning of July. My last video, I talked about how I was wanting to put landscape fabric down, and I am actually super glad that I didn't. If you'll notice, we ended up just taking out the fencing. And when we do that, the people who come mow the yard actually weed whack around the garden, and I am super thankful that they do that. I ended up grabbing these at Home Depot because I think these are what I have already, and I really like these to stake up my peppers. So we're gonna go ahead and just throw these on the ones that I didn't have enough for. I really should have brought scissors out here. Actually, I think I have a pair. I threw these old garden scissors out here a couple months ago. And, well, actually, I didn't throw them out here. Honestly, I kind of just left them out here. So they are the gardens now. I don't have any ties, so I've just been kind of like wrapping them around. So I'm first gonna do this candy cane pepper. So I'm just gonna kind of put this bad boy in here, and until I get, actually let's do it this one, so then it's kind of more evenly distributed. That helps for now until I can get some little clips for it. So that one is taken care of. I'm honestly surprised this one is doing so well without a stake. It's got these like 4 giant peppers on it. It needs a stake. Let's go ahead and throw that guy in there. Okay, that's definitely a little bit better. This pepper looks like it's fighting for its life. It's like completely wrapped around this stake. But I mean, he's holding up. I kind of have to like squeeze through to get to this. Ooh, this one. This one's actually like, oh my gosh, it's being attacked. Oh my gosh, that melon plant comes all the way down here. Lord, okay. Well, you know, that's a good thing. He's just going crazy. Okay, that one's good. I'm not sure where everyone lives, but here in Oklahoma, we had like a super like wet and cold spring. I'm not sure what it was, but I definitely lost some peppers to a fungal like issue. I'll try and find an example. So this one's like a decent example, but like I had pepper plants that were literally every single leaf looked like this. So like I have no jalapenos, I have no shishitos. Those got hit the hardest. This one you can kind of see it has it. I'm guessing it's some sort of fungal issue, but the fruits look okay. And it's fruiting, so that's a good thing at least. Also this year, I decided to plant a whole bed dedicated to zinnias, because zinnias are literally my favorite flower ever, and they do so well here in Oklahoma. Like the heat, this one's probably my favorite. Look how pretty that one is. And my son got a handful of this one the other day. He picked a petal for Dad and got that one as well. So really excited to have flowers this year that I can just come out and pick and make a pretty bouquet with. Hi, Teddy. Teddy bear. Hi, buddy. And if you've been following me for a minute, I did a garden video where I put together this little perennial bed. And so here's the rosemary that was in that video. Here's that little bitty sage. This is lavender. I planted the lavender and it's come back. I even planted a curry plant, which I don't think are perennial here in Oklahoma, but I think it must have dropped some seeds and grew back. They smell good? Yeah, this bed is looking super great right now. I showed these in my little Home Depot haul, but I'll show you which bed I want to put these in. So of course it can't be a gardening year without adding new beds. Here's what I did though. This one, I threw in some asparagus seeds. I don't know, it's probably like the super wrongest time to plant asparagus seeds, but I figured why not spend a couple bucks and see if I can get some asparagus started sooner. This bed, I threw in some ground cherry seeds. I believe they were Aunt Molly's. So this one is empty for a minute, and I thought these seeds would be super fun. Teddy, get out of my garden. Y'all are the worst. Oh, if you have dogs. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Okay, so let's get these in. It says they will bloom in 25 days. And that for our zone, it's good to plant March through July. So we're in that. Depth is 1/4 of an inch, so that's just barely scratching the surface. So let's get these in. Let me flatten this out just a little bit. It's gotten kind of crazy with some of the rain we got. We got like super heavy rain today. I was pleasantly surprised because I didn't think we were supposed to get rain for a really, really long time, which usually happens this time of year. And I'm actually going to just plant the whole packet. It doesn't look like there's that many seeds. Pretty nice little packet. So I'm basically gonna salt bay these into the ground here. Just kind of sprinkle them all over and make sure and get them on the edges too. And then just kind of rough these up a little bit. It's not very deep, so for these 1/4 of an inch, that's barely worth putting a hole in the ground. This is a giant stick. Okay. Okay, good job. Let's water it in. Had to put my hair up. It was driving me crazy. There we go. Doesn't really need a lot of watering since the soil's already pretty wet from the rain this morning. I guess it wasn't really this morning, it was more like early afternoon. I literally came back from shopping at the big box garden center, and then it just started pouring. And as a gardener, I love the rain now. These also have seeds, so I'm just gonna do a quick cover on that one. And then that one. Last but not least, I did get one of these to put in the garden. I just don't know where I want it. I have literally put this little hook guy everywhere in the garden, but I don't know where I want it to stay. I think I'm just gonna leave it over on this side and then deal with it later, because honestly I don't even have any potting soil for it. I just want to put it up. It looks kind of silly. Yeah, that's what it looks like right now. But maybe I just need a taller little Bo Peep hook or whatever that's called. Now I just have some random odds and ends things to do, like these watermelon are starting to climb, but I need them to climb that way. So I'm just kind of doing a little loop-de-loo to get them to grow that way. Again, I need to find my little clips so they can get on there. Ouch. Also, you may have noticed, but I put up shade cloth this year, and I'm actually really excited about it. I did a test the other day under it, and it was 6 degrees cooler under the shade cloth, which I thought was really exciting. So look, we are still getting flowers in July, which is actually pretty crazy. I don't know if I've seen that in my years of gardening, but to be fair, it has been a cooler year. I need to do something about this. Ooh, something is eating this cantaloupe. No, that's okay. It's got lots of leaves on it. Wonder if we have any little baby cantaloupes. There's one that's gonna need pollinated. We did add in some new strawberry plants, so we've got those growing. We've gotten quite a few of them off already. There's some growing down there. And more strawberries on this side, but if you've watched my channel before, I started these from seed, I think in 2023. So this is their 23, 24, 25, 25th. This is their 3rd year growing. I'm not actually sure how many years alpine strawberry plants grow for, but we've eaten lots and lots and lots of little bitty baby strawberries off of them. And I actually think that's all I have for tonight. I could go on and on and on, but I just wanted to say how nice it is to be back in the garden. Obviously last year, your head is all wet. Last year, or last summer, I was having a baby. So recovering from a C-section was not easy, and I had lots of complications. So last year's gardening season was kind of a bust. But I am definitely making up for it this year. So I hope you look so crazy. Why is your head all wet? So if you enjoy gardening, I really hope you'll follow along with me and these two hooligans. And I'll see you in the next one.